got down the Grab, this person was telling us directions to go where, He said that that place was closed for now because there are prayers going on. And when we reached there, there was like no one else there. Once in a year open place, and we went there. Like, there were conveniently a cab right outside the place, and we were like, oh. He said he was gonna like help us tell the cab driver to bring us there, and he negotiated a cheap price too. He was like, we'll count by meter, which is cheaper than like just telling us price, right? So we just got on and he told the driver where to go, and we just went there. I know it wasn't really like the brightest idea, but we just went there.
Isn't it lovely? All alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone.
On the way there, we were thinking like maybe we shouldn't go there, we're not going to buy jewelry, let's just go back to our hotel. So we decided to tell the cab driver, but he understood nothing. I don't know if he was pretending or he genuinely didn't understand. I feel like he's a part of the plan too. I feel like he was part of the scam too. He didn't understand what we were saying, so we were like, okay. So my dad showed him the map and he was like, oh, he has like bad eyesight. So we went to the jewelry place anyway, and I was like, I actually wanted to go there. I wanted to see some jewelry. I was like, I wasn't gonna buy it, but it doesn't hurt looking at it, and it was like pretty close to our hotel, so we should go there. And at this time it was like 3 in the afternoon and we haven't had lunch. We wanted to go lunch. We went there, we arrived there, and there was no one else there, and there was no sale. We walked in, my dad asked the person like, oh, is this like your anniversary and your last day of the sale? He's like, oh yeah, it's our anniversary, but there's no sale. And we were like, oh. This point we still didn't know we were getting scammed, okay? So we just looked around the place. My mom was deciding to buy some a ruby ring already. She was looking at the rings. And then my dad was like, it is cheap, but you shouldn't buy it first. We can like consider it. Go to like lazada.com to find stuff maybe, because buying like this stuff overseas is sort of so while my mom was like ring looking, my dad checked online, and he typed in the place name, like this place name, and he searched it online, and the first thing that popped up was like the scam, like a website which I'm gonna link down below, about like people getting scammed. And he read it, he let me read it while my mom was still looking at jewelry, and we were like, it was exactly the same as what happened to us, that we were probably walking to a temple nearby, and that we were approached by a dude who told us to go where. And the article said that Thailand, like people in Bangkok aren't so friendly, they won't just go up to you and tell you where to go all the time. So like, no. I mean, then we got scammed, because the next part says that you'll probably be greeted by like a professor or something, a man who claims that he's a professor or like some sort, and he'll tell you like places and how you should go to this jewelry place, and we were like, poop, we're getting scammed. And then we didn't really have time to read the whole thing, because like my mom was gonna buy that ring. So I figured out a way to ask my mom to get up. My dad was like, no, you need to ask her to go. He keeps saying, my dad tried, he was like, maybe we should come back another day. My mom's like, huh, won't come back another day? You know, she's lazy to come back again. Then I was just like, I said I wanted to show her the stuff there. I was like, come see this one here. So while I was walking there with her, I whispered to her like, this is a scam, don't buy anything, don't buy anything. She's like, huh, scam? I just said, I'll explain to you later, just don't buy anything, don't buy anything. I was like, worried that she's gonna buy something, okay? Like, I was like, just don't buy anything, don't buy anything, don't buy anything. So my dad came up with an excuse that we had an appointment. We said we'll come back another day to see, and like maybe we'll buy the stuff. And then yeah, nothing happened. We didn't buy anything, and I guess it was a good thing that we didn't buy anything. So after that, we like walked a few blocks, like just like 2 blocks away from the jewelry place, and we were trying to book a Grab back to our hotel, or like take a cab, take a taxi or what, but it was like really jammed. So while we were waiting for the car to come, I was looking at the article, and there were stories of people who said that they bought stuff there, and like they were supposed to deliver it to their country or like to their hotel, but it never came, or that they can only accept cash, and then the person had to take a cab to a bank to withdraw the money and like stuff like that. It's very fishy. But we didn't catch on to any of this as a scam until my mom decided to buy a ring and my dad decided to like check out the place, we would have never known, and my mom could have just bought it and wasted like a bunch of cash. I guess like the jewelry was like authentic and all, but like there was something fishy and like we weren't on board with that. So and then we just stood there and like looking at the website waiting for our Grab to come. We were just like we were thinking back on everything, like both these people told us to come to this jewelry place, which is like, yeah, that's about it. After that we just took a cab and went back to our hotel. That was that story. After that, like the few days, we wanted to go to other like temples, or we wanted to go to a like boat ride, but we were too scared that we were going to get scammed again, or like we just didn't want to deal with it, because like my dad was like, if we go to a boat ride and if the like driver is like a scammer, he'll say like we can't get down the boat or whatever until we like do this, do that, so that's risky. So point of me doing this video is to share with you guys that these things do exist in like places everywhere, and the police is not going to care about this even if you report it, because it's like they just don't care. And you can know, you'll know once you read like the website link down below. I don't want you guys to get scammed too if you if you go to Thailand or anywhere else. The best way to approach these situations is just to not talk back to the people who talk back to you. I know that's sort of rude, but that's just for safety reasons. So the next day when we went to eat lunch, there was this person who talked to us, and my dad just like declined him because for safety reasons, right? And like sometimes when you go on tour buses in Bangkok, they bring you to like a honey place. My mom said, I don't know, they like sell honey. It's like they paid them to bring the tourists there first. Like, I don't really know how to explain, but just don't waste your money on stuff that are like fishy. You should always just check. You should always just do research first, right? Before you go to somewhere. And this trip, we usually always do research, but this trip we were like more like chill and wanted to go there and just go wherever. And this happened, so I'm telling you this, so I hope you won't get scammed like how I almost did. But thank God we didn't get scammed. I guess that's all I have to say. I don't know what else to say. That's all I have. So thank you so much for watching. You should totally watch my previous 1 or 2 videos. Okay, if I follow my schedule right, this is gonna be my 3rd Bangkok video after my travel log thing and after my clothing haul. So definitely watch those 2. They will be linked down below, and I guess that's all. So bye.